it. I love that song. Thank you, DJ Jeff, for the entrance. About 2 years ago, I went through a really horrible breakup, and after being thrust into the single life, my friends decided that it was time for me to get back out there and go on some dating apps. You know, great idea for them. Didn't really love it. Didn't really feel like it was what I wanted to do, but after a little bit of thinking, I thought, you know what, this could be good. It could be a bit of a distraction. It could give me some hope that there are eligible bachelors out there. So I did it. And it looked a little different than it had 2 years ago prior when I was on, but the feeling that it gave me was the same. That, you know, that vulnerability, that my name and my face is out there, and I'm saying, I'm single, and I don't want to be. But I tried it and had some matches and eventually went on a date with a guy. We had found we had some mutual friends, so I was assured he wasn't a serial killer. And he, like a gentleman, picked me up for the date, and it was the same car that my dad had, and I thought, oh, that's nice. Maybe that's a sign. And I got in, and it was pretty comfortable, natural to talk to him, and I thought, well, that's a good sign too, considering I just did everything I was told not to do as a child and got into a car with a stranger. So far, so good. He takes me to one of my favorite restaurants in South Philly, Village Aroma, and yeah. It's quiet for a Monday night. There's only one other couple in there, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be really awkward for them to hear our first date conversation. But not as awkward as what was about to happen next. My date starts patting himself down like airport security and realizes he forgot his wallet. Right. So he tries to convince me that we need to go back to his apartment to get it. And I'm like, listen, buddy, I've seen the menu, I smell the sauce, I'm starving, we're not going anywhere. I have enough cash, just sit down, I'll take care of it. So his head's absolutely spinning, and he's like, no, this can't happen. I'm like, please just calm down, I'll get it. And he said, I owe you, I promise you I will pay you back for this. And I said, fine. So the date goes fine, the bill comes, and I reach for it, and I can basically feel his balls just go back up into his body at that point. And he suddenly says, oh, do you have Venmo? And I said, yeah, I do. He goes, great. So he transfers me money via an app, and I'm thinking, online payment for an online date. How 21st century is this? So Venmo, we'll call him from now on. Venmo and I decide to see each other again. I wasn't quite getting that connection the first time on the first date, but I thought, you know, I really want those butterflies again. I want to have that. I want to be happy, so I'll try it. So he takes me out on Valentine's Day weekend, and you know, it kind of struck a chord with me because Valentine's Day the year before had been so special, and I was so in love, and the fact that I was now getting ready and fastening my favorite heels and putting on the finishing touches of my makeup, all for another guy, was beyond anything I thought. So I really put the effort into it. I'm gonna have a good time, and I see Venmo on the date, and all of a sudden, I just knew. And I'm not talking like the good type of no, like, oh, we're so in love. I'm talking like, oh my God, I just wasted this good outfit on him. So I figured whatever, we'll make the best of it, we'll have a fun night. And we end up meeting a couple of my friends out at a bar, and he comes and he puts his pea coat next to me on the chair, and he says, I'll get you a drink. Gets his drink, and he comes back over and puts that down and says he's gonna go to the bathroom. A couple minutes pass, he's not back. A couple minutes more, he's still not back. A couple minutes more, I'm like, I should be concerned at this point, right? But I'm not concerned at all. And the moral of the story is he never came back. I get a text message a few minutes later with gibberish and some semblance of the word home smashed in there. So he had gotten so drunk that he took himself home. And I'm thinking, this is fantastic. I don't have to take care of a drunk guy. I don't have to have the awkward goodbye with the person I don't want to date at the end of this, and I'm the owner of this beautiful new peacoat. This is great. He stops by my apartment and gives a letter to my doorman the following day saying, I am so sorry, I owe you, please let me make it up to you. And I said, you know what? No, I'm done. I've got what I wanted out of the situation. I let my guard down. I started dating. I was happy. I cashed out on Venmo.